Heilman Hackatronics.
Hey guys, I got some remote control cars for my nephews for Christmas, and I guess I should have specified when I ordered them, but I just sort of assumed since I was getting two of them, they would have given me two different frequencies. But unfortunately, one remote will control both cars. Both go forward, both go back, so that's not really going to be that great for them to play with if the other one can control the other one's car. So I have a few ideas. Well, I've already opened this one up. And I've also opened up one of the remote controls. And when I opened the controller, I found something very promising. I found 27M, 40M, and 49M. I'm assuming that's megahertz, and the 27M is crossed with a marker, and on the controller here we can see it says 27.145 megahertz. So that to me would indicate that cross out there is the 27M megahertz. So this PCB is configured for 27 megahertz. Now I looked at the back side thinking maybe there were some parts that I could repopulate, or there were some parts that are going to be unpopulated so I could just move a component over. So it looks like, since there are no replaceable components on the back here, that the frequency is determined by this transformer here, and it is a variable transformer. You can see there's a little Phillips head there, which can be adjusted. So you'll need a narrow-headed, flat-headed screwdriver. I don't have one to the right dimension, so I'm just going to use this old nail to adjust the transformers ratio here. It's just an iron core with a screw on it so it can move up and down to adjust the frequency here. So I've turned that nearly an entire rotation, and now it's not controlling either vehicle. When I opened up the vehicle itself, I found the board, which is connected to the antenna, so that would be the RF board, also has a transformer. It's on the other side, so you'll need to rotate it in the opposite direction since we're looking at it from the bottom. And what I recommend doing while you rotate this is have the button, the forward button or the back button depressed, so you'll know when you hit that frequency that you found it, because otherwise you'll just have to guess and test. So to have that held down, you'll know right away that you found that frequency by rotating the other screw here. Oh, got it. Okay, so you can see it moving forward as I rotated. So now I have forward and I have reverse. Whoop! He's falling off. So reverse, forward, and I'll get the other remote here, see if that one interacts with the car. Okay, so it's controlling this car but not the other car. So that's a really quick way of isolating the two cars from one another. Really simple, just adjust the inductor. I'll show you where all the screws are just so it's easier for you guys to take apart if you want, or if you need to do this yourself. Alright, the name of the car is Cartoon Car Music RC Series, and this is the police car, number 6601. The racing car, being 6602, is probably quite similar. The circuitry is probably identical, but opening may be slightly different from the police car model. So I'm going to show you how to open up the police car because that's what I have. So to open up the police car, there are, sorry about that. There are several screws, most of which you can see. They're all Phillips heads. So there's two here, and then there's another two under the wheels. So you'll need to move the wheels out. I found using a flathead screwdriver to pry them out to the side. So initially the wheels are much more closer in. I'll show you on the other vehicle here. So here's how the wheels are initially. Yep, that one's on too. So to move the wheels out so you can access those screws, you just take the screwdriver and pry it over and move the wheels out. You can probably just pop them off, but yeah. So I just moved them out for the time being. And then you can access those 2 screws. One under this wheel and one under this wheel. So then you can just lift the lid off. Some parts will come out, like the base for the police officer will come out, and the steering wheel will come out as well. Just make sure you keep track of those and all your screws. And then you have access to the circuit board, and then you just turn it the way I showed you to adjust the frequency. And for the steering wheel, both of which I find have more screws than they really need to. So for the steering wheel or the controller, there will be 4 screws, quite obvious right here, also Phillips. And I also found it useful to remove the screws from the antenna to get it out. I don't know if you'll need to do that, I took them out and it helped to get it apart. So that's those 2 there, and then you just pry that out, and you pry the bottom part out as well. And then you have access to this board here. There's 2 screws holding it down. One here and one here. So those 2 screws will need to be removed. Actually, no, scratch that. You don't need to remove those screws. I just did that to check the bottom. So those screws can stay in place. You just need to adjust this screwdriver, or this transformer screw, in order to adjust the frequencies. So there you go. Really simple. I'm actually really glad I was able to do that, because otherwise I would probably have to buy another car so that they could have 2 cars with different frequencies. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this is useful to some people in the future, because I'm sure there's other brands of cars with a simple fix like this one that you can change the frequencies on your RC cars. Take care and have a good gift-giving holiday.